Okay, what we got here today is the Thompson Center Pro Hunter in the 357 Maximum. It's a hair longer than the 357 Mag. With it being a straight wall case, it's able to be very efficient. Does not need a long barrel to get everything out of the round. So we're loading it with Accurate Arms AA 1680. Just about all will go in it. You can't really get too much pressure with that configuration. But as always, take precautions, move up slowly, and do your own research, which I did extensively. I have it threaded on the end here for a suppressor, which I have bought, but I'm working on the paperwork for that. Everything's ready. I just got to come up with $200 to send it in. And I'm going to be taking this on a hog hunt here in a couple weeks in Georgia. I got a 1x6 by 24 Trigicon AccuPoint with the green, and I got the light bracket on the top. My light goes in there with a telescoping light. Works out pretty good. Got the flip up Butler Creek on it. It's also the glow. The lighted reticle comes from its own fiber optic here that you can adjust the brightness by just twisting the knob. And I got quick attach scope rings. These are return to zero, so I can pop this off, and I have a peep sight that goes on. It's also return to zero, it goes right on the Picatinny rail. And I got my front sights, everything's sighted in. The Encore is the heaviest, I believe, of their models, built the strongest. It's got this nice oscillating hammer, so you can have it for left hand or right hand with a scope. It helps you to get that, keep your scope mounted down farther. So anyway, show you around here. I have it loaded with a 200 grain Barnes, moving at just shy of 2,000 feet per second. And I don't have the case maxed out completely to what I think it could probably be, but anyway, I have a bullet seated forward as far as I can. And the penetration is unbelievable with this. So far we have not been able to capture a round. So today we have many more boards stacked up, and we're going to give it a whirl. All right. So. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, we'll back it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're finally getting some expansion. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No wonder we didn't get any. 15. Okay. So make a little dent in the board there, and it's in this 13th board. Alright, move this out of the road. Give it a crack here and see if it opens like they usually do. No. There, I think I got it. Lost the lid. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Popped it out. There. There's the tip in there. And it started to expand, but as we were seeing with a lot of these tests into the wood with these bullets, we're getting minimal expansion. The only one that expanded really well is the 243 with the Barnes. That one expanded, but it was going so much faster. So that's why we're getting so much penetration. When it hits, it needs to, when it's through wood like that, it just, it's hard to get the expansion. But was traveling straight, didn't tumble, tracked really well, and gotta love the 357 Maxi. It'll hang with a 308 pretty much, ballistic, not ballistically, but with velocity wise and foot-pounds of energy. So, you know, with well-placed shot and knowing where it drops, whitetail, 300 yards, 350 even, if you you got to know where it's dropping. Definitely, it's dropping, but penetration and killing power with a 35 caliber hole, even if it doesn't expand, a well-placed bullet from one of those will make will take them down. It has extreme penetration. With that kind of a bullet, you could always load it with some kind of a flat nose bullet that would, be better for brush. I've shot quite a few deer with this already now, in heavy brush, not heavy brush, medium brush, not heavy stuff, just twigs and branches and stuff like this. And I have not noticed any deviation with my shots. It's so handy to carry because it's so short. And so the next barrel I'd like to get is a 45-70. So this would be my two main rifles, would be this one with the silencer, which it's not very loud already, so it's going to be pretty quiet with the silencer. I got a 9K Omega coming, and I like to get a 26-inch barrel, 45-70, and I want to load that with a 458 SOCOM bullet Barnes makes. And it's a Spitzer boat tail bullet, like the 200 grain Spitzer boat tail that's in here. Barnes makes a lot of these big bullets that some of these other companies don't make with a Spitzer and a boat tail. So pretty sweet, can't wait to get that, and when we do that, we'll do a penetration test on that one. Okay, over and out.